Today, we're looking at how India's defense forces have responded to recent NOTAMs, those airspace advisories, and what military activities they are executing as a result. From large-scale air exercises in the Northeast to tri-service drills in the West, these NOTAMs are more than just flight notices. They're part of strategic signaling and operational readiness. On November 1st, 2025, India issued NOTAMs for major IF activity along its northeastern borders, the region adjacent to China, Bhutan, Myanmar, and Bangladesh. At the same time, on the Western Front, the Pakistan border, a major tri-service exercise named Exercise Trishul has kicked off. So let's unpack what India is doing under those NOTAMs, the why, the what, and the so what. A NOTAM is a formal advisory issued to civil air traffic when a portion of airspace will be subject to restrictions, often because of military operations, air exercises, or hazard conditions. By issuing such a NOTAM, India closes or reserves specific air corridors or altitudes for military activity, enabling fighter jets, bombers, drones, and surveillance aircraft to operate without risk of collision or interference from civil aviation. In this case, India's issuance of NOTAMs indicates two things. One, the government is positioning for major military activity. Two, it's signaling readiness to adversaries and assuring internal audiences of preparedness. In the Northeast Corridor, bordering China, Bhutan, Myanmar, and Bangladesh, the IF has announced air exercises scheduled 6 times between November 2025 and January 2026. These will involve air-to-air combat, air-to-ground strike missions, reconnaissance sorties, and rapid logistics operations across several forward bases. The aim is to validate high-altitude readiness, command and control under dispersed conditions, and strengthen India's posture on a dual front, both with China in the east and Pakistan in the west. Simultaneously, on the western frontier with Pakistan, India has launched Exercise Trishul, a major tri-service war game involving the Army, Navy, and Air Force. The NOTAM in this zone clears airspace for large-scale maneuvers. Naval firing zones and amphibious landing areas also create maritime restrictions. For example, Pakistan can currently issue navigational warnings in the same region. The purpose: test joint operation capability, rapid mobilization, integrated strike and defense across land, sea and air domains. These drills and NOTAMs are not only about practice, they also serve as strategic messages. India is showing adversaries it can mobilize across multiple theaters simultaneously, reserve airspace, deploy assets, and conduct operations without civil air hindrance. The overlapping NOTAMs and exercise zones increase the complexity for adversaries contemplating escalation. So, what does this all mean? Operational readiness. The military is validating its rapid deployment capability in sensitive sectors. Deterrence. By issuing NOTAMs and executing exercises, India sends a message to both Pakistan and China: we are ready. Civil aviation and economic impact. Reserving airspace means rerouting or canceling civil flights, a cost, but a necessary trade-off in high-stakes drills. Escalation management. While the drills are defensive in profile, the act of reserving large swathes of airspace has signaling value. It raises the stakes and the attention of the other side. Dual front focus. By scheduling northeastern drills together with western ones, India underscores its capability to operate on 2 fronts. Also worth noting, Pakistan's overlapping maritime and air NOTAMs or navigational warnings illustrate reciprocal signaling. For example, its firing exercise near Sir Creek coincided with India's airspace reservations for Exercise Trishul. From a viewer's perspective, if you fly commercial, changes may appear in flight paths. If you follow defense news, this is a live demonstration of India's evolving doctrine, integrating airspace control with joint force operations. Here's what to keep an eye on. Upcoming exercise dates in the Northeast: November 6th, November 20th, December 4th, December 18th, January 1st, January 15th, 2026. The scale of mobilized forces. How many jets? How many bases? Whether public satellite imagery or alerts show large movements. Any further NOTAMs or Navaria warnings from India or Pakistan, the pattern of overlapping notices reveals strategic posturing. Whether there is increased civilian air disruption or changes in airline routes. In India's case, such NOTAMs are commonly linked to long-range missile testing supervised by DRDO and the Strategic Forces Command. The coordinates of this NOTAM match the path used for Agni-4 and Agni-V missile tests. More importantly, India is now validating MRV technology for Agni-V, which allows a single missile to carry multiple warheads and strike different targets. Only a few nations, the US, Russia, and China, possess this level of missile advancement. The timing is not random. China has increased military presence near the Arunachal sector. Pakistan continues to modernize its missile systems. Meanwhile, India is expanding influence in the Indo-Pacific alongside Japan, Australia, and the US. The NOTAM signals that India's deterrence posture is strong, modern, and ready without being provocative. India follows a no-first-use nuclear policy. So the real strength lies in second strike capability, the ability to retaliate even after a first attack. Tests in this NOTAM region often involve submarine-launched K-series missiles. These submarines stay hidden underwater, making retaliation guaranteed. This gives India a stable and credible nuclear deterrent that cannot be neutralized. This NOTAM sends a calm but firm message. India is entering a new phase of strategic maturity. We are strengthening defense capabilities not for aggression, but for ensuring peace. It communicates confidence, readiness, and technological progress without loud declarations. India's defense modernization is now focused on four major pillars: long-range missiles with MIRV accuracy, nuclear submarine-based second strike systems, hypersonic and smart precision weapons, a powerful maritime presence in the Indian Ocean. India's NOTAM isn't just about missile testing. It's about validating advanced AI defense capabilities. First, AI guidance and navigation. The missile adjusts its path in real time using onboard sensors and satellite data, giving pinpoint accuracy even if the target moves. Second, MJRV target coordination. One missile, multiple targets. AI decides how each warhead separates and maneuvers completely autonomously, enhancing first strike proficiency. Third, sensor fusion. AI combines data from satellites, radars, and ocean sensors to maintain accuracy across thousands of kilometers, ensuring comprehensive environmental understanding. Fourth, anti-jamming protection. If an enemy tries to jam or hack the missile's guidance, AI automatically detects, counters, and reroutes navigation, maintaining mission integrity. In simple words, this test is about proving that India's strategic missiles can think, adapt, and strike with precision, even under electronic attack. This marks India's move into AI-enabled strategic supremacy, reinforcing its position as a key player in global security. Share your thoughts in the comments below, like this video, and subscribe to see SenseIQ for more insightful content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated.